Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I've got 10 weight loss tips for the holidays. Let's get started. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to be mindful during the holidays. Many times that people are on a health journey, they kind of give up during holiday season because there's all sorts of delicious foods, many of their favorites, and then they have to deal with it in January. I know I've been working hard on becoming a healthier version of me, and I don't want to backtrack. So I'm going to give you 10 tips, and I'm sure you have more tips as well. I want to mention my husband was listening to the radio the other day. He said people can gain up to 10 pounds during this time of the year. And I know I certainly don't want to do that. I hope these tips are helpful. Number one, if you're going to go to a holiday function, eat before you go so that you're not famished when you get there. That really does help, especially if you have something with some protein and some fat in there that stays with you so that you're not concentrating on, oh, what's to eat. Maybe you can concentrate more on socializing. And I've noticed many people when I go to holiday parties that are fit people, they're not concerned about the food over at the table. They're visiting with people, and then they occasionally may have a little small plate of some food, but food is like last on their list of things to be concerned about. Number two, maybe bring a tasty drink with you, maybe some flavored tea that's low calorie, something so that you can have something with you so you don't feel deprived while you see people eating fudge and brownies and all these goodies, so that you have something along with you. Number three, bring food to share that's maybe a healthier option, whatever eating plan that you're on, so you can have something to enjoy. Or maybe even bring your own food with you. This is number four, and some of you may disagree with me on this, but I want to tell you a little story of what happened to me this weekend. Eat a small amount of what they're serving, even if it's not on your eating plan. Unless you have allergies, you may not want to do that. And let me tell you why. I went to a tea party this weekend, my first one ever, had a wonderful time, a lovely group of ladies. I did not know how long a tea party was, but it went longer than expected, which I did not plan for. I did bring a Quest bar, but because of this, I wasn't eating the food that was provided for me. And because many of them were little tea sandwiches, all delicious, all wonderful looking, but they weren't really on my eating plan. Well, the issue is I waited too long to eat, and I didn't feel well waiting that long to eat. If I were to be in that situation again, I would probably take portion-controlled amounts of the food that was offered. Normally, I'm not in that situation, but there are times where we're in a situation where we can't have everything perfect. We're living in a real world, and we may have to eat some things that are not on our plan. It doesn't mean we need to go crazy. We can just eat a portion of it. Which brings me to number five. Make sure to get enough sleep. That is something that I love to do, is sleep. That will definitely help with weight loss, because if I don't get enough sleep, I retain a lot of water. So sleep is important. Number six, if you're going to make some treats, let's say you really love gingerbread cookies. Maybe there's a healthier version that you can make. You can use almond coconut flour. Maybe you can use some stevia. It might not be the same exact thing that you're used to, but it may be delicious and it may satisfy that craving. And that's some of the things that I've been doing, but I make sure to portion it. That way I can have something to look forward to. Number seven, and this is a big one I've been doing, I've been donating some food, sharing with friends, and also freezing food, because I'm not eating the enormous amount of food I was eating before. We have a lot of leftovers, so I don't want to be throwing it away. So I do a version of three things: freeze, donate, share. And donate may be that I take some out before it becomes a leftover. So let's say I make a sweet potato casserole. As soon as it's done, I take some and portion it and share it with friends. Some I put in the freezer. And then sometimes afterwards there may even be more to share. So I do a little combination. Number eight, make sure to get out and exercise. Whatever you can do, even if it's just moving your arms, doing a little dance, some type of exercise to get you moving, because that really at least helps me feel better. You know, they say it doesn't help with tons of weight loss. It's only 20% helping with weight loss. It's 80% what we eat. But you know what? Every little bit does make a difference. And I feel like I am more energetic and feel better if I exercise. Number nine, up your protein and your fat so that you don't have as many cravings. That is something that I've been doing. Now, I'm not strict keto or anything, but it does really help so that you don't feel like you're always thinking about food. And last but not least, number 10, if you want to do this, this is something that I'm doing right now because it's something you could do. If there's a favorite dish you love, such as mashed potatoes. Some people make faux mashed potatoes and they put cauliflower in there. There's a sweet potato casserole. You may substitute certain types of foods that are higher calorie for lower calorie options so you can enjoy something but do a lower calorie option. That could go for desserts, veggie dishes, anything. So let me know any weight loss tips you have to keep all of us on track during the holiday season so we can start off January not saying, oh, I better start a diet tomorrow. We're saying, hey, you know what? I did great during the holiday season. I didn't gain weight, or guess what? I even lost weight. Let me know your tips. I want to hear from you. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.